Hey everyone, this is Sunita and you're watching Sunita's English Adventure. So in this video today, we dived into my journey, my dreams, and even things about me that I have never shared before on this channel. So in this video, you'll get to see a whole new side of me. So make sure to watch the video till the end and do let me know in the comment section what you think.
Good afternoon.
Hello ma'am, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Sorry for becoming late because I just got the notification. I don't know, some problem was there in my laptop. So it was having some processing. So that is the reason I joined late. So sorry for that.
No problem, please don't say sorry. No problem at all.
Okay, fine. So very warm welcome, Sunita, to my session as we are meeting for the first time on this platform of Englishyaari. I
Thank you
welcome
so
you.
much.
Yeah. My name is Mejabeen and I'm from Gujarat. Okay,
Yes, I've
so
seen many of your videos with other YouTubers.
oh, is it?
Yes.
Right, right. Thank you so much for that. And tell me something about yourself.
So I'm Sunita. I hail from Uttarakhand. I'm mother to two boys and a content creator. I run two YouTube channels and
Wow,
four WhatsApp groups also for English learning and providing them English
wow,
tips. So that's
great.
pretty much about me.
Wow, fantastic. Great. In fact, a multitasker, right?
Right, right. Life has made me a multitasker.
That's nice. And I can see beautiful books. I mean, good stock of books, libraries, mini library. So, are you an avid reader also?
Not really. Like this is just a background for me. Like my husband reads a lot, but
Oh,
not
wow.
me.
Okay.
So it's just an aesthetic background. I have no other place to sit for my YouTube videos.
Nice, nice. But actually, it gives a good, impression also that because you are having the good, you are actually a content creator and also the YouTube creator. People should actually, take good steps from you. That yes, my ma'am is actually an avid reader, having, books as her best friend. So we can also do the same thing, right?
Right. And I don't want to misguide them or don't want to show them something that I'm not. But what to do? I have no other space to sit.
Very nice,
So
very
that's the
fantastic.
reason. And people ask me,
So,
like, you read a lot, what books do you read and everything? And then I tell them the truth.
wow, that's nice. That's really great. Otherwise, people keep on boosting. They never know that whether you have read or not. But honesty is
Yes.
actually the best policy. That's really great. Wonderful. Okay, Sunita. So tell me, you said you are a content creator, plus you also have your YouTube channel. Since when are you into this?
It's been a year. I started in August 2024
Mm-hmm.
and it's October going on.
Great, wonderful. So, what came to your mind that I should actually, start this, take an initiative into this?
So one sudden day, I watched a conversational video on YouTube, and that triggered me to start my own YouTube channel. Instantly, I created one YouTube channel and started working on this. But that time, my intention was not to improve my English. It was to earn money from YouTube, to become independent through this YouTube channel, right? So I started that way. But slowly and gradually, I started realizing that I need to work on my communication skills also if I want to stay longer on this journey, like especially in this particular niche. If the niche is English, people watch you for English related content, then they expect more and more words, new words, or new perspectives also. So that way, I started working on it and I started exploring other areas like informative videos and podcasts and started immersing myself into English related content also. So this
Hmm.
just happened like
Wow.
step after step. It's just happened to me.
That's really great. So, do you feel that because you are into this, your English also started improving because you really wanted to work on your communication skills also, and because of consistency, it really, showed a good grade, growth
Yes.
in your language skills?
Yes, I can say that. And consistency worked really well for me because I've been conversing with tutors and co-learners for more than 1 year. So
Hmm.
consistency really worked for me. And now I can speak really well. I take pride in telling people that I've worked on my English for one whole year and I'm at this position now. So I give them this tips and tricks, whatever worked for me. And I also tell them doesn't mean that whatever worked for me will work for you too, but
Hmm.
consistency would definitely work. That's the key ingredient there.
Wonderful, wonderful. So, for example, any of your fan, your follower, your subscriber, just messages you that, ma'am, I am totally a beginner. I do not have any knowledge about language, about speaking English. I can understand to a certain extent. Give me some tips so that I can also speak like you. You are my role
Mhm.
model. So, what are the three tips that you will give to that person?
Mhm. So if somebody doesn't know English at all, not even the ABC of it, so I tell them learn English like a child because a child also doesn't know like how to read and write and everything. But that child would imitate their parents or people who are speaking in English around him. So that way you have to start your journey. You might not be having the actual environment there, but you can get a virtual environment, artificial environment for yourself. So get added to WhatsApp groups or learning communities for that matter, and you'll put yourself in a surrounding or in an ambience where you'll get people of similar kinds or people who have similar kind of interest working towards the same goal. So you'll get motivated from them, you'll learn from them, and they would always push you to do better, right? Because definitely they encourage each other. So that's the first thing, get yourself added to any learning community. Second, imitation. Imitate a lot. You need not to get into the intricacies of English language. You don't want to be a teacher or you don't have to crack any exam if that's the case. So just start imitating others, start shadowing practice from the very beginning, right? And that way you'll get a hang of many useful sentences, everyday sentences, and start using them. Third, don't wait for the perfect time. You can use your words or phrases or whatsoever you have learned in English and you feel that it's really interesting and you can also use it. So don't wait for the perfect time, use it right away. If you have Hindi speaking audience, also Hindi speaking people also around you, you can use those English words in your Hindi too, right? Just mix it up with Hindi. So that way you are trying to stick those words to your memory by repeating it, right? And immerse yourself in English completely. Even when you forget words, but when you hear the same word from somebody's mouth, so that way you'll be able to shift that word from your passive memory to active memory. So there are many more tips, but yes, these are some main tips
Wonderful.
I would like to give my students.
Fantastic, wonderful, very well. So, Sunita, for example, if I am a student of yours and I want to increase or improve my vocabulary, and you tell me that, okay, you can make your word bank. I have made my word bank. I look at those words every day. Might be I have crammed or wrote memorized it also, but I'm not able to, in the real situation or in the real scenario, these words doesn't come to me and I'm not able to speak those words. The common words are the ones which I regularly use. So in that circumstances, as a student, if I ask you that how can I enhance my vocabulary, how will you help me out?
So yes, I would say like you might be working on something that you can never use or you can never put yourself in a situation where you can use these words. So you have to be wise here. You have to choose only those practical words which you see yourself using in some situations, right? So you can watch more and more podcasts where they have real life conversation. If you are a mother or maybe a homemaker, so watch a content related to that, like you can watch family shows and then parenting related podcasts. There you'll get many useful vocabulary
Hmm.
that you can actually use in your real life and note those vocabulary down or some phrases. So any interesting sentence that you would also like to use, note that down and try to frame a few sentences around it, right? That's done. After that, make a conscious effort to use it in your speaking, right? Even when you don't get it, don't get panic about it. It's okay, if even if you forget. That's that's natural. Being a human, that's natural to forget. So don't worry about it. You'll get it. Like when you hear from others, you'll get it. So this is the way you'll be able to recall your words time and again. But don't stick to a particular set of words that I've read or I have learned this set of words and I have to use this only. So don't stick to those particular words only. Keep immersing yourself in English. You'll get more and more words. You'll never feel stuck in your speaking. Like you'll always have something, basic or advanced or maybe intermediate level, but you'll always have something. And that's what the essence of speaking, I would say. Like you have to focus on a flow, not on words like I have to use this word, right? And even if you don't get it, you are simply trying to recall that word and you're taking a long pause there. So whatever comes to you naturally, just speak it out, right? And one more tip I like to give my students that whenever they write down new words, don't write its definition or the sentences. When you revise, just look at those words and try to guess the meaning. If you guess that right, you feel confident and you can definitely use it.
Use it.
But if you don't get it, then go back and search its meaning, right? So you have done that. Again, try to frame a few sentences and then move on. Some other day, like after a few more days, try to guess the meaning of the words that you didn't get before, right? Again, do the same process and see how many words you have gotten right. So you again feel confident when you get it right. Obviously, when you repeat things, when you revise things, so you'll get better at it. There is no way that you'll not get it, right? So this is one of the processes. Processes is a word or process?
Process.
One
That's
process that can really work.
great, wonderful, impeccable, and stupendous answer. I'm very, very happy with the way you actually have the idea. So, even though you feel that yes, I am very much good at my communication skill, what is the main purpose of joining English Yari?
Actually, this time it's a paid collaboration. I run a YouTube channel also. So I have around 45,000 subscribers.
Wow,
So I got a paid collaboration from Englishyaari. So that way I'm killing two birds with a single stone. So yes, I'm getting a content from my YouTube channel, and at the same time I'm learning a lot from tutors.
wow,
And
great.
that too for free.
That's nice. Okay, that's really great. Wonderful, wonderful. That's really fantastic. And you said you have your two boys. So, as a mother, as a content creator, do you also emphasize them? Because the children are such, even though they know English, they're very hesitant to speak, English language at home. In school environment, they're very much okay with that. What about you? Always emphasizing them, please speak in English. English is very important, or you just have them that liberty to speak whatever they want to.
I never do that, but they automatically get influenced from me. Like they see me speaking in English all day long. So they get influenced by it and they would also speak in English like whenever they see me. Like they don't do the same thing with other members of the family, but whenever they see me, they try to speak in English. Like yesterday itself, my elder one was asking me, maybe he was on his own, so he might be trying to frame a sentence in English. So he asked me, कि मम्मा मैं आगे जा रहा हूँ को क्या बोलते हैं? I told him the translation or the English version, and then he simply went away from there. So he was that curious.
Hmm, nice.
So they
How old is
get
he?
influenced. He's 6 years old.
Oh, wow, that's nice. And what about the younger one?
He is 4 years old and he's not too fond of English, but here and there he speaks in English. He
That's,
naturally grabs or he naturally grasps these English sentences whenever he observes someone speaking, or
that's
maybe through these cartoons also.
right, right, right. So that's really great. I mean, still they are not very much grown up. Still, you dedicate yourself so much as far as content creation is concerned or YouTube videos are concerned. It's not a joke actually. And these are the channels, Sunita, where you really need to be very consistent. If I post one video today and after 10 days I post, then nobody is going to actually accept me, right, on this
Right.
social media platform. So are you
True.
able to tackle everything?
Not really, but I am simply pushing myself every day. Right, today also, I didn't have any kind of content to post on my YouTube channel. Then I was free at this time, so I booked a session instantly with you because you were available at this time. Plus, I already watched many of your videos on YouTube, so
Okay.
I thought let's go with Mehjabeen ma'am. And after this session, I got a content and I'll post it on YouTube.
Wow, that's really great. So, what content are you actually looking for? The things which are very much common in this today's era, all of a sudden you get the topic and you start writing it down, or you basically pre plan for everything?
For these conversational videos, I don't plan anything because it's definitely on the other side of table. Like you have to decide what we have to go forward with, right? So I
Right.
don't plan. But for my solo videos, where I'm giving some tips or maybe when I vlog, so
Hmm.
for these kind of content, I plan
Hmm.
a little bit. You cannot plan everything, but a little bit I plan. And
Right.
whenever I write script, I would mess with my videos. So I don't like to write scripts because then
Right.
you try to recall like what I
Yes.
had written there, and then you try to sound the same way. So
Right.
that sounds artificial, right?
Yes.
You don't get your natural side out then.
Right.
So
Right.
better not to script or not to write down any kind of script. Just go
Right.
naturally.
Absolutely. Spontaneity is very important. It actually looks better rather than just memorizing everything and putting into it. Actually comes to know that yes, it's all very much pre-edited.
Yes,
Right?
yes, yes, definitely.
That's nice. That's nice. Great, Sunita. So let's move on to today's session, which is again a good one. That is guiding lights, giving advice. Because you're already, you are a YouTuber. Basically, what do you do? Always you follow your heart, but you take your brain with you, or no?
Mhm. Not always. Like, especially in case of YouTube, sometimes, like here and there, I get that hit that I need to put my brain also here. Putting your heart, not always work, right? So I need to put my brain too. Then I try to find some tips and tricks to flourish yourself on YouTube,
Hmm.
and then I try to look for other YouTubers' videos, what they are doing, how they are getting views, and what kind of thumbnails they are putting, or what kind of keywords or everything, SEO and everything they are
Yes,
doing.
yes,
So
right.
sometimes I do it. So I would do it in a few videos, then I would again, slip to that regular
Original
thing.
one, right,
Right, right. So
right.
sometimes I do it, but not always.
Okay, that's nice. Okay, it's always been said that whenever you have an opportunity to do good to others, always do it or just do it. Do you also do the same?
I feel that the world, like everyone in the world, doesn't deserve the good, right? I feel that I have experienced or I have learned this over time, I would say,
Hmm. Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
So, yes, whenever you have an opportunity, or whenever I have an opportunity, I would not always go for the good. Sometimes I would just let it go,
Hmm.
right? But whenever I feel like I need to do something good for society, I would do it anyway, no matter
Right.
what the time is, no matter what the situation is. So I
Hmm.
don't wait for the opportunity, but it it's just a feeling of doing
Hmm.
something good for
Right.
others, and you can do
Yes.
it instantly. Like money is also not a great factor here, right? Even when you don't have money, you can still do good for others. But I have learned that you don't have to wear your hearts on your sleeve all the time for everyone,
Everyone. Yes.
right? So sometimes you have to put your brain there.
Yes, absolutely. Otherwise, people, take you for granted every time. Do not feel grateful at all, and feel that yes, whenever we'll approach Sunita, there will never be no from her side, right?
Yes, yes, she's always available. So do
Yes.
whatever you want to do. I have experienced this lately in my WhatsApp group also. If I
Hmm.
would tell someone that you should not do this or you should follow rules, I have a free group also. So that is a bit restricted kind of group. I have many rules there. So
Okay.
when I removed one person from that group, so later he messaged me that you've become arrogant because you're getting so many views, so many subscribers on your channel. So you should stay grounded and so many things. He
Hmm.
just lashed out on me. I said, okay, like what should I say? It's I mean, I have signed up for this actually. When
Hmm.
I'm creating a group, I'm adding many people there. I have paid groups also. So I've signed up for this. If I'll remove anyone, they'll definitely see bad things about me, or they would badmouth me among other people. So that will be there. So sometimes I feel that why I've signed up for all these, why so much of negativity I'm taking in,
Hmm.
right? But then I make myself understand that it's okay. You'll always get these kind of people in your channel.
Right.
So you better stay away from the negativity and just see at the brighter side
Right aside. Yes.
that you're helping many people. Many people are getting benefited from your group, from your teaching also. So just look at the better side because
Yes.
there you'll always find some people who break rules. So
Hmm.
why to worry about them? Just
Hmm.
remove them from the group and maintain your sanity.
Absolutely, very true. All five fingers are not same, so you really need to tackle the people who are not actually, going according to your ways. Absolutely
Right.
correct. It's also been said that treat others how you want to be treated.
Hmm, that's deep. Yes, yes, definitely. But like in this case also, earlier I was like, I wanted no one to tell bad things about me. Like I was that kind of girl that I wanted to maintain that ideal girl image. But now I don't bother about it. If people are talking bad about me, that's okay, right?
Hmm.
So I have changed myself a little bit here.
Hmm. 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 Right. Initially, like emotions were always there. We used to feel bad about even small minor things. We were not able to
Hmm.
tackle to these things. But now we've been used to all these things, right? What is happening?
Yes,
And that is
yes.
good. See,
And being a
90%.
YouTuber also, you get many negative comments too.
Absolutely,
So
absolutely.
I just let them go. I
Right.
don't respond at all.
True, true. Very true, very true. See, actually, Sunita, the world is such that 90% are the critics, only 10% are the ones who value us. So just
Right,
be
right.
those 10% and be happy. Ignore those 90% people. It's always the
Hmm.
jealousy and the evil eye at behind all these things. They
Hmm.
always want to pull their people's leg whenever they are moving ahead in their lives.
Yes, yes. And earlier I was like, I used to explain everything. Like if,
Uh,
if somebody would talk back to me, so I would explain, no, no, there is no nothing like that.
right.
There is a different story and everything. I would explain everything, but I
Mm,
still I have that kind of attribute that I try to explain, but then I pull myself back and I I step back and tell myself, no need to do that.
right.
Right? Let it be. Let it go.
Yes,
Right.
absolutely. People pleasing is now not a good deed at all, actually, right?
Yes, yes, definitely.
Right. And the last one is being said create memories, not just photos.
Hmm. Yes, it's a very powerful message for today's people, I would say, where people are focusing more on creating photos on social media, wherever they go, with their family, with their kids. They would always create photos and post it on social media, right? So they don't, and they give this excuse that we are creating memories in the form of photos and videos, but they don't live in that very moment. They don't let their kids also enjoy the moment. They would always tell them, post this way, that way, or we should look this way. If you're creating a vlog, they would always give them instructions that we
Yes.
have to behave nicely. Okay, I'm creating a vlog and something like that. So you're
Mm,
definitely not creating memories there. You're simply doing it for the sake of posting it on social media.
true, absolutely. And it's
But
also being said that smile more often while you still have your teeth.
hmm. Yes, smile more often while you still have your teeth. That's so true. So once your life slips, or when once your youth slips, then you might regret that I should have smiled more in my young days, right? That happens. And when you reach your goal, what should we say, twilight years,
Hmm.
where you want to do everything, but still, like you'll always have some regrets. Like people are grinding themselves a lot for work or for meeting the both ends, or for many things they're grinding themselves, but they forget to smile, they forget to spend that quality time with their family.